No, it was cool just for the juxtaposition, because I did really like this, actually. When Judas was taking the money, instead of him, like, picking up fake coins, he, like, put his hands in a chest, and he came out, and they were all covered in, like, silver makeup or glitter.
That's pretty
That just stuck
cool.
with him for the entire... So, you know, you get the whole Last Supper scene where it's like, someone will betray you, when Judas is just sitting there with silver hands.
Gotcha.
Which is really good. And then when he came back in his...
Sorry, that's a Robin Williams bit. Very good.
When he comes back, apparently as a ghost, not that I knew, they had, like, put, like, drippy silver stuff on his outfit, too, so it looked like he was just sort of covered in it.
Nice.
At the end of the show, like, he's covered in silver, and Jesus is covered in gold, and then they looked at each other, and I realized they were both dead. So I guess it all worked in the end. What am I talking about?
Incredible.
A+. Heal your boys.
Yeah, sure should. I was hoping... No, I don't know what I was hoping at this point. Yeah, and I've also... Well, not that much. If she has 125 to begin with. I don't know... No. I don't know how many Phoenix Downs I have.
I think you...
9.
9, yeah.
I do remember they're kind of expensive, though.
Yeah.
So I should be better about this in the future.
You can go into...
I'm going to use a couple heals from Celes.
Yeah, I was just about to remind of that.
I was worried about using too much magic, but she's doing alright.
Yeah.
And she also heals quite a bit.
Yeah.
You can use 2, though. And
She's fine. I think you can even use just, like, some basic 50 HP potions to top people off if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him one more, and then I'll give Locke a potion.
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 Potion soda.
What?
There's a very strange video on the internet of the potion master. I'll send it to you. I cannot even begin to describe it.
Well, these boys just keep going. Hey, no cutting! Get in line! Oh, are we all staring at Terra right now? That makes me feel a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, there's way more floors than I thought.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that? They wouldn't let me look. God damn it, Hill Geigus, please
stop it. You're hitting a lot of these bad boys, huh?
Sure am! Meteor Strike does do quite a bit of damage, though.
It's me.
Okay.
The baseball is still time.
Nice. Please don't use magnitude, sir.
No, after we just healed.
I also saved.
Okay.
I think. No, I'm paranoid I didn't, so I'm gonna save again after this.
Yay, we're fine. Okay, yeah, what is...
Ride down on the crane? No.
No, we're trying to ascend.
Can I go in all these doors? And should I?
Is that a door?
Well, it is,
You can
but
go
not
to the
one that I can
left.
go in. I can? No.
Well, if you go in the door.
Oh, we can do a little jumpy.
Just like that guy.
But I'm trying to get to the top.
Okay.
What do you want from me?
Back attack! There is some manner of zigzagging between buildings to ascend, and I
Right.
don't remember where you begin the zigzag. So I want you to ascend in whatever manner you see fit.
Okay, will do. I guess I'll do some exploring. Stop
Okay.
using potions. You didn't even get hurt that much yet. He's vanishing?
He's being very greedy.
Everyone's
it.
vanishing. What does that even do?
You miss.
Oh, it makes you miss.
They're invisible.
Invisible.
You said it.
Oh, but I can still punch. No, I can't.
You make a noise. That's how you know. Ow!
How, what are we thinking here, folks?
Try Celes using magic? Question mark?
No, please stop doing that. Not enough. Oh, he can't use it again.
There we go.
Okay.
You just need magic and stuff.
I'm gonna use my Bio Blaster.
Get him. He's unvanished now. Are you kidding?
Got some silver spectacles.
Nice. Now he can't see.
I got 8,000 gil. That's pretty good.
That's nice.
That's worth like 10 nights in the inn.
How the whole economy is measured.
I had thoughts and I've forgotten them.
Are they about this game?
No, they're probably about Jesus Christ Superstar, but I've forgotten what they were going to be.
Judas might...
Is it good?
Yeah. What an interesting question.
It is Andrew Lloyd Webber.
So I would like to see a different production.
Okay.
Because I think it has potential.
This
but
show's
I
been
just,
around for like a decade. It has
50
potential.
years. This was
50?
This was the 50th anniversary
50?
tour. It came out in the 70s. Yeah.
Sabin's dead.
He's fine. But yes, I don't think I vibed with this staging. I think it leaned a little too far. Like, this is a rock concert, and we're gonna sing our heads off. And I was like, can you act as well also? Like, this would be a lot sadder if I thought you two were friends at any point.
I see.
But sometimes you just sort of look vaguely in each other's direction, and that's it. But yeah, I was talking to my mom about this, because that's who I saw the show with, and we were like, who?
I have imp now?
You have imp? It's a lot of
I don't
imp,
think I
though.
need that right now.
Who is the target audience for this thing? Because it
It ain't me.
ain't.
It might actually be me, though.
It might be, but it like depicts Judas with a lot more sympathy than
I'm honestly on board with that.
me too.
I'm okay with that.
I think that's very
Got
interesting.
a brigand's glove. In
but
fact,
Jesus-
there's a very good poem I read in high school that was basically about Judas feeling bad after betrayal, which, yeah, it's clear he felt bad on account of the whole killing himself thing.
Yes,
but,
maybe.
Yeah, putting him in a sympathetic light, I do think is it's interesting to kind of think about that.
Yeah, especially because like there were, and based on what I was reading later, because I couldn't understand the words.
Yeah.
But there are points where he was like, "Hey, God, why did this have to happen? Why is this my part in this?"
Yeah.
And like he and Jesus are both saying that.
Yeah.
Which I find very interesting.
I think that actually is the one song I've heard from it.
Yeah.
Well, because I have multiple thoughts on that.
Yeah.
Sorry, church boy coming out. No, please, no,
Oh, no.
please,
Oh,
God,
no.
no, please, no. I'm dead.
Autosave come through.
If it's not autosave, I didn't save too far back.
Hey, my brother's dog Otto. Sorry. Autosave. Look at the picture of this dog.
Oh my God, look at him. He's so good. Look, viewers, he's so cute.
Do you want me to send you this picture so you can put it on
Yes.
screen?
Also, please type the word auto and send the message so that I can search for auto later on. 'Cause it's going to be a long time before I edit this video.
Autosave.
Excellent.
I wrote them both. It's me.
Cool. Let's see where this is. Okay.
Oh, you're
that's
fine.
not too bad. I lost track of where I was going.
Judas being like, "Why did I have to do this, God? Why was
Right.
this?"
Okay. So there's a very interesting part of the Bible that I've talked to my mom about this. My mom worked at a church for a long time. She's very into faith is a very big part of her life, and it's a fairly big part of mine. But one of the most fascinating entries of the Bible is in the book of Exodus, where Pharaoh. Oh, Edgar's dead.
He's fine.
After all the kids died, which was really rough.
A certified bummer.
Yeah. The Pharaoh relents and says, "Moses, you can take your people out of here." And then the Bible says God hardened Pharaoh's heart and made him change his mind and go after the Jewish people. And then Moses splits the Red Sea and then lets it fall behind him, and that stops. In a lot of adaptations, that drowns the Pharaoh. In the Bible, I think it just says that covered their escape and the Pharaoh wasn't able to follow.
Gotcha.
But the fact that it specifies God actively
Hardened
made
his
that
heart.
happen is really kind of, like, honestly uncomfortable to think about.
That's kind of a dick move, God.
So just, like, having that in mind is just, it's very interesting to think about.
Yeah.
I think we have enough elixirs that I don't mind using a lot of these cures. So there's that. And then one of my favorite scenes in the entire Bible, and it's very important in terms of how I see the Christian faith as well.
Can you go in?
Can I go in?
Left?
No.
Down,
oh,
left,
and
up?
then it. Gotcha. So I was supposed to come this way all along, and you were trying to help secretly, but it wasn't enough.
But I sounded like an ass, so you didn't believe me. And also, I didn't remember, so I didn't really fight for it.
Okay,
Continue.
You can get attacked indoors. Just good to know. That's already happened once, but I had forgotten. One of my favorite scenes in the entire Bible, which I believe is the song you were describing, but it is straight from the Bible, is Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane the night before he knows he is about to be betrayed and tortured to death. Asks God, if there's any other way for this to work, please let that happen. But if this is the only way, I will do it.
Yeah.
And the fact that, like, a lot of times whenever there's like a Jesus allegory in media and, Christian symbolism and whatnot, you have Superman T-posing because he's Jesus. A lot of times, actually Superman's a bad example because he did know ahead of time. But a lot of times, like, they make a big sacrifice, but they didn't really know ahead of time that it was going to happen. The fact that Jesus is fully aware of what's about to happen to him and is emotionally devastated by it and does not want it.
Yeah.
He's not just like this perfect, of course I'll do it because it's what God wants. Like, I'm at peace with this because it's what's meant to happen. He's legitimately, like, terrified for his life and knows that it's going to suck.
Yeah.
He's very human in that moment. And the fact that even despite all of that, he still, knows that, like, if this is really the only way, then I have to do it and I'm going to allow it to happen to me.
Yeah.
I think is legitimately one of the most important scenes in the Bible because that really informs who Jesus is. He's not just an angel, like, he was a human all out. And he chose to go through with all that. So, my watch's second hand is pointing at the 4. I'm sure that's not important at all. Anyways, lot of deep discussion happening here
in this town of thieves. Seconds are divisible by 20.
They sure are, I guess. I don't know what any of this means, but I'm just keeping track of all the information because I'm assuming there will be a puzzle that makes all this relevant at some point.
Yeah, so the question that prompted all this is who is the target audience of this show?
Right.
Because there are a lot of very strong parallels between Jesus and Judas in that way, and that both of them are kind of like, why is this my part? Why do I have to do this?
Yeah.
Which, like, say what you will about. And that was also something that I didn't fully track, like how much was this particular adaptation trying to say, how much free will Judas had.
Yeah, the Bible does not really go into... The Bible does make it seem like, it was Judas's full-on decision, and God did not have an active part in that. But you saying that reminded me of the Pharaoh thing.
Yeah.
So, like, there's precedent for that sort of thing happening, of basically God making someone into a villain willingly.
Yeah.
Which is, like, it's a very uncomfortable thing to think about.
Exactly.
And as a person who still, like, has faith, I don't really know how to parse that. I don't have a good answer for that.
No. So it's not like a good old wholesome, like, WASP family will go see this show.
Right, yeah.
I love it.
It engages with the text in a lot of, like, really weird ways.
Yeah, exactly. But it's also, like, still the last days of Jesus, so you're, like, card-carrying atheists are gonna go
from what I understand, like, it's not, obviously it's taking a lot of liberties with the story, but it's not, like, super sacrilegious. It still sticks to the story fairly well. It just takes a lot of liberties on the specifics.
Yeah.
They're using a lot of potions for us not having hit them very much so far. They stole the exact same amount of money from me back. How dare you?
Jerks. Steal it back.
Stealing it back. Don't kill him, Edgar. This money is mine. Nothing to steal. That's That's not true. That's not true.
Stop doing mithril knives.
Yeah, please
People
stop.
are dying.
People are dying quite a bit.
You can sickle. That's okay.
So this tower isn't going super well.
It's fine. Oh. We just moved the two of them down on the floor.
I should definitely heal and then do the save.
At 7?
Mm-hmm. These downs are kind of expensive.
Yeah, we've got 33,000 monies.
Oh, I forgot that's what that does. I was thinking of ethers, which I only have 3 of. Nevertheless.
But still, 50 MP goes a
Yes.
longer way than 50 HP.
Yes.
It's 10 heals.
Do you mean cures?
I'm leaving. Good night. Also, we won't show this picture because it does feature my brother's girlfriend, but look at this other picture of Otto, who is
Incredible king of the mountain.
Insert her name here. She fell asleep while doing laundry and he just climbed onto her.
Incredible. Perfect.
He's perfect. You can show this one though. There's another one of him under blankets. Which is very good.
His little head's just poking out.
He's just a little guy.
Oh, Celeste, you need to heal yourself as well.
Position. Heal thyself.
What?
That's a thing. I have realized recently that a lot of the sayings I say, other people don't. Physician, heal thyself.
Physician?
Yes.
What? Is that from anything, or is that something you just think is said by people? Yeah.
It's
what?
from the Bible.
Yeah. Oh God! My weakness.
Physician, heal thyself, sometimes quoted in the Latin form "Medice curate ipsum," is an ancient proverb appearing in Luke 4:23. There, Jesus is quoted as saying, "You will surely say unto me this proverb: Physician, heal thyself. Whatsoever we have heard done in Capernaum, do also here in thy country."
I don't know what that means. I don't know the context. I don't believe you.
I'm just trying to sabotage you from the inside of this show. Have you heard "God willing and the creek don't rise" before?
No.
So
Although I will say this much, that sounds like something that people do say.
More than physician heal myself?
Yeah, what does that mean?
It means that you need to take care of yourself.
But the physician doesn't literally heal himself. It's not like the surgeon stitches himself back together.
Yeah, all of the Bible's so literal.
Well, you know what? I'm leaving.
God willing and the creek don't rise.
That?
He's just a guy. You should heal.
I did heal. Pretty much. Oh, not Edgar.
Maybe chuck a ether at Celes. Oh no, you already did. You should save too.
Yeah. Like it. That looks a lot like that guy that we did kill, but Sabin's buddy who turned evil. And we all know his name.
No, Duncan is the teacher.
Strides
Vargas!
Yeah.
Lisa's father.
Father figure. It's not the same as a father.
God willing and the creek don't rise is like...
In fact, don't we know Lisa's father? Isn't that the priest that got owned?
Is it?
Maybe.
You would know better than I
would, but that doesn't mean I know.
You forgot Caesar's whole tragic backstory.
I forgot he had a tragic backstory. They were at the end of the episode, they were next episode we'll talk about a tragic backstory. I was like, I don't know what the fuck's about to happen now.
It was a bummer.
It was quite a bummer.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
Oh, my weird proverbs.
Yes.
my weird sayings. It's like, hopefully this won't happen, God willing, and the creek don't rise.
Yeah.
Like
that makes sense to me.
More than physician, heal thyself?
Yeah, that doesn't sound... They didn't have physicians back in the Bible day.
They did, they were just bad at their jobs.
Then you wouldn't want to heal thyself.
Everyone go listen to the Medical History Podcast, Sawbones. It's very good.
What brings you up here on this fine day? Do you need to get through here? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be in the way. I'm not very strong in a fight, and I'd hate for there to be any trouble, so why don't I just let you pass?
Oh, no!
Dadaluma.
Dadaluma.
Well, we're using magic on you. Oh, should I try to imp him?
So that might be one of those not on bosses, which we'll see how this suplex goes.
It's going pretty well.
Shit, sure is. Great. Also, the background of this fight is pretty. I like the water and the reflections. It looks very good. I've been thinking of it, but I've been talking about Jesus Christ Superstar too much. Once again, Andrew Lloyd Webber is taking over.
You can never escape.
I truly cannot.
Yeah, it's a very nice background. It also is definitely not on the tower.
Well, it's not safe to fight up there.
Stop it!
Stop it!
Actually, that's only half of one.
Stop it!
Oh no, now it's bad. I was about to say it's only half of 1 meter.
Stop it!
Dude, only 50. And you can use a protect?
He protect!
I'm gonna steal from you instead.
Yeah, sure.
What does protect do? Oh, it still doesn't stop from all damage. I'm just
think
going on
just-
Pokemon rules, so...
It's not safe to fight at the top of the tower, so you all very calmly went down to go fight.
And then we're gonna go back up in a second. I got a jewel ring from him.
That's nice. Just a jerk.
Wait, hey!
I'm walking here.
We're doing stuff here. What are you doing?
Heal Sabin.
I will heal Sabin.
Nice.
Not a dagger. You could use Celes.
Yeah. Nice.
Everything's going great. She hasn't been healed yet. Okay, now we're good.
She's fine. It's fine.
Fine. Keep using a blizzard.
Fleet Blizzard, what are you doing?
He's going. He sure is going.
He ran away.
Everything's fine.
No
No
effect.
effect. Steal
No
from
effect.
him. I can't even select steal from him.
I guess.
Shit, man.
This is a
weird.
I don't remember this.
This is a weird situation. I'm assuming he will land, but
Ow.
that didn't even do that. That's still less than a dagger.
And he was up in the air for so freaking long.
I should have probably used Locke to heal Edgar, but still. Like, he let us all charge up all of our attacks so we could hit him at once.
Very,
that
very
was
polite.
not helpful to him, I feel like.
Hey!
Alright, yeah,
well done.
it was fine.
See, the tower's going great!
Yeah! So he was just kind of a weird character who joked about letting us pass and don't get any more out of that.
And then we killed him.
And we killed him. He's dead forever.
Yep.
We're on the top floor of the tower. 16. God bless. Nice save.
I have no idea what you mean. This room seems completely not ominous.
I was
You're
going to
fine,
say I was
keep going.
hoping. Yeah, we'll give you a small potion for now, and then if we run into a fight that's bad, then when I die, I'll come back and give you a high potion.
And you can yell at me too.
What? Oh yeah, you did say everything would be fine,
Yeah.
so how dare you? I got an X potion. That sounds
Yeah.
nice. And Hermes sandals
Yeah,
finally
right.
are allowing me to run. Hey!
Hey!
It's an Esper, kill it!
Hello? Is how I interpret animal noises.
Terra?
You see, I just sort of pick who's... Terra?
Terra. Who's...
She's frightened.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Who are you?
This girl is your friend, I presume? I forgot my accent already. Here we go.
Terra. Yeah, that looks like it's Locke speaking, probably.
Yeah.
Terra, is she alright?
So her name is Terra. Terra. Interesting.
And now I can use my magic on her since I know her true name. Whoa. No, calm down, no, please. You're gonna be okay.
Her life is in no danger. See, she simply used the power she didn't know she had, and it overwhelmed her. Now her body won't listen to what she's telling it to do. As for myself, I am Rama. How do we want to go with this?
Rama.
The Esper, Rama.
You're an Esper? So is he hiding his form, perhaps? You're an Esper? Don't Espers live in another world? I've never seen an Esper before in my life.
Does it mean there's anything stopping us from living in this one? Espers come in a variety of forms. My appearance is similar to your own, so I can live here as one of you, without fear of anyone discovering the truth.
Except us.
Except you, who I'm telling, and then will kill to hide my secret.
Why hide the fact that you're an Esper?
Humans and Espers are incompatible creatures.
But my grandma told me that humans and Espers once lived side by side.
Why does it now allow you to pick who's...
Of course, that was only a bedtime story.
No, that was no fairy tale. That was the truth. Humans and Espers used to live together in harmony.
My brother in Christ, you just said they were incompatible.
Shut up! Until the War of the Magi.
The Fire Nation attacked. The War of the Magi. I'm just gonna make it Sabin when it's not referencing anyone.
Well, it took place long ago. Espers fought humans who had been infused with magical powers extracted from other Espers. Edgar and Celes are just too shocked to speak because I can't switch accents.
Yeah.
After that meaningless war had ended, the Espers fashioned a new realm to which they exiled themselves. They feared that if they remained, it would only be a matter of time before their powers were targeted again. Then one day, about 20 years ago, humans stumbled upon the entrance to that hidden realm. Humans who knew Espers and the secrets of our powers, and thus began the hunt, for Gestal, the leader of the men, knew that he could use the powers extracted from us to create an invincible army. Don't rush me. As soon as we realized what was happening, we erected a massive gate and forced the humans out.
That looks very cool.
I know, right? We spent a lot of time designing it. I think you can control the speed of this particular...
Okay, it certainly didn't...
Thank you.
Couldn't have guessed that.
Terra's fine on the floor. Those who were captured are still held in the Empire's Magitech research facility, being drained of their powers.
Okay, important question, because it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
Did Terra lose her memories? Or does she have memory of before she was captured?
Not currently. We started with her when she had her, they call it the slave crown.
Right.
Which was her brain control had been.
Yes.
And when that came off, she had no memory.
Okay. So it's not that she got transformed into an Esper, it seems like she was an Esper all along and they captured her.
Maybe.
Maybe. But she was already in her human form.
Interesting. I
I'm
narrowly
sure we'll
escaped
never
that
find
same
out.
fate. No, shut up. And now I'm here with you.
Sabin didn't actually help. He just went by and was like, you got it? You got it?
She seems to have calmed down a little.
She's unconscious, man.
Shut up. She's very calm. I called Terra here to me when I sensed that she'd lost control. She responded to that call.
So Terra's an Esper.
I don't fucking know. No, she's a bit different from us.
Okay. She looks like she's in pain.
She's afraid of what she is, and that is a painful thing.
No, she looks like she's in physical pain, though, man.
She
It's not what I'm
so
talking about.
Afraid
No, it's not what's happening here, man. What can we do to help her?
Once she understands her true nature, the fear and doubt should subside.
Is there nothing we can do?
The others of my kind who are trapped in Gestal's Magitech research facility may be able to help her.
Alright, so it's... I don't think this was going to happen. Seems like Rama is a pretty stand-up guy. It would be, just as a writer in a D&D, it would be interesting if this is a complete lie, and he's just like, oh, you guys are powerful, you can help rescue my friends. And it's not evil, but it is just like, I want you to selfishly help me and serve my goals, and I'm tricking you into thinking it will also help your goals.
My friends, they've totally got this.
They know exactly, they already know Terra's name, even though I did not. Yes. To be fair, they might, since they were probably trapped with her.
Yeah.
And if we can get inside that facility, you're sure we'll find them?
The Magitech research facility? Your people are in there. I escaped alone, abandoning my friends and hiding here like a coward. But I fear I can remain here no longer.
What do you mean?
Gestal's methods are mistaken. He knows only to drain an Esper's powers by force, but that's not the way to unlock our potential. Only when we become Magicite can our strength be transferred in full.
Could you elaborate?
No.
What are you saying?
Nothing at all. I'm going to turn myself into Magicite so I can lend you my strength.
What does that mean? Do we know? Have we heard that word before?
Here I go!
Magicite?
Magicite is an Esper's power in its purest form. When an Esper dies, Magicite is all that's left behind.
But...
Too late, losers! Goodbye! Just kidding. These are my companions who fell to flood the Empire. And I will give you my power as well.
Wait, so he didn't escape on his own. He tried to escape with the group.
But they died. And now...
That's way less cowardly than he made it sound. He's just being...
Goodbye!
He's brooding and self-wallowing in self-pity.
Now.
You don't have to do that. We already have 3 of them, my man.
Shazam!
I think you could have more information to give us. Oh, God. Ow.
A man is dead. I'm just like,
we don't know what to actually do with this. You're really gone, aren't you?
Not really.
Turned himself into Magicite.
I'm just pranking you.
I'm still invisible like I was when you first got here. He gave up his life to help us.
And I explained it fully, so that's good.
I don't.
Pick up all the rocks.
Yeah, but we don't know how to use them.
I do.
You're dead.
No,
why would you do such a thing?
If our power is used for destruction, the skies will darken and life will fade from the earth. It's hard to read without the background. You must you must stop the Empire. There must not be a second war of the Magi. It's unclear.
I got the Ram of Magicite.
You're welcome.
Oh, he's gonna talk to us the whole time.
I have no idea. Hey, listen!
In something power. In scroned power.
In scroned.
I got the Kirin Magicite, the Siren Magicite, and the Kate Sith Magicite.
Good, use that one.
Wait, where do I know the word? That's not just Star Wars. I know
Sith.
Kate Sith from somewhere.
I Google.
That might be a name from another Final Fantasy game.
Oh shit.
But they're dead now, so... and they don't talk to me. It's just Rama for a little bit more. Terra, wait for us. We'll be back for you. Do I gotta fucking come up the tower every single time? I really don't wanna.
Kate Sith.
Oh, hey, man!
FF7. Oh, hey!
Oh, this was like foreshadowing, I guess? Interesting.
But she's dead now.
Hey, if
Narsha's fine!
If Narsha falls, it's on you guys. You know that,
the
right?
quest is over, because Bannon's there.
Everyone's here? I was just thinking.
Let's talk on the way back down. Let's abandon Terra.
Gao is also here.
Meow!
I guess we cleared it out.
So the Empire's been draining magic from Espers. Boing, boink.
Celes, was all that true?
I was asleep when they performed my infusion, so I don't know for sure. But I've heard rumors to that effect.
You can ride the hook down if you want.
There's no time.
Weren't they above the... I suppose we must find a way to slip into the Empire.
We'd best split up again. We still need to beef up our defenses in Narsha. Cyan!
The kid insisted we go. I can't say no. I lost my daughter, so I gotta just do the when the kid asks me for something. I just feel like I gotta spoil them. It's it's a whole thing.
We still need to beef up.
That. I'm actually gonna deliver this with shame of that would indeed be wise.
And Edgar's little side eye that he was giving him.
How are they getting...
I'll go to the Empire. I know it inside and out.
But alone? Oh, Gao's hiding you from the rain.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll go with her.
Locke. Boink, boink.
Might I advise going in greater numbers? You may, I suppose. Is it the same as before where it's still just going to be the one party?
Correct.
Okay. Do you have recommendations?
I do. Do you want it?
I will take them, but once more, I'm just going to say
Yeah.
what I'm thinking. I still really love the idea of just forcing Celes and Cyan into the party together. I just think that would be fascinating. I feel like world-wise, well, it's not Figaro, so it's not like he's defending his own kingdom, but I feel like it would make sense for Edgar to go back and shore up the defenses.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Gao was probably not going to have much lore, at least for a while. So, whatever happens, probably not Gao.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the same as before, I want Cyan and Sabin, but what's your suggestion?
Same as before. Edgar and Sabin.
That's fair.
It's a very brief thing, but it's a...
No, that's good, yeah. Tab. Yeah, good music.
Yeah.
Wait for us back in Narsha. Don't worry, we'll be fine. If we need to change party members, I guess we'll have to head back to Narsha. Sounds good.
Anyway, goodbye! So, how are we going to get there? The Empire's on the southern continent.
Celes, you were the one who said we should go.
I was the one who said that don't take credit for my idea. But they've closed all the harbors, and no ships are permitted to leave.
They talk directly over Rama. She's trying to get more directions.
Guys, I'm trying to help.
The town of Jador to the south is full of wealthy aristocrats.
Yes, this is a great
One of them
idea.
might know a way in. Where there's a gill.
Locke,
Yeah?
why are you coming with me?
Well, there's the rumor about a legendary treasure hidden in Imperial territory and all. I thought I might have a look around. Oh, I did a little wink. A ghost!
A ghost!